Okay, we're going to do page 867. I know some of you had some difficulty. This is a challenge here. So I'm going to go ahead and start with number 2 just because it's a little bit easier than number 1, and I'll go back to 1 after that. So here we go. Problem number 2. It has some hexagons and square pattern blocks. There are a total of 24 sides. He has 5 blocks. How many of each polygon does he have? Okay, so a hexagon has 6 sides. A square has 4 sides. And if we add up all the sides, they want us to end up with 24 sides. 24 sides. But they're telling us that we have 5 of these, 5 blocks. So we're going to go ahead and make a table. We have 5 blocks. Let me see if I can make this bigger. So how do we get 5 blocks? Well, we could have 4 hexagons and 1 square, because 4 plus 1 is 5. Or we could have 3 hexagons and 2 squares. Or we could have 2 hexagons and 3 squares. Or we could have 4 hexagons and 1 square, because they all are going to equal 5. But how many sides are we going to have? So we have to add up the sides in order to get 24. So if we have 4 hexagons, that would be 6 sides plus 6 sides plus 6 sides plus 6 sides. Or we can do 4 times 6 is 24. If we have only 1 square, we're going to have 4 sides. These are your sides. These are your sides. So 24 sides plus 4 sides is going to equal a total of, let me do that with a different color, 28 sides. Well, that's not what we need. We need 24 sides. If we have 3 hexagons, it's 3 times 6, which is 18. 2 squares is 2 times 4, which is 8. 18 plus 8 is 26 sides. Well, that's not 24 sides. If we have 2 hexagons, 2 times 6 is 12. And if we have 3 squares, 3 times 4 is 12. We're going to end up with 12 sides. So what's 12 plus 12? 24. We're going to end up with 24 sides. So that's the answer. 2 hexagons and 3 squares is what we're going to need in order to have 24. Please don't write 2 hexagons, 3 squares. Show me some kind of table. You could actually do this differently by drawing these separately and adding them. As long as you show me how you did it, that should be fine. I don't really care to see the number. I want to see how you figured it out. So now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to go over to number 1. A toy store sold $67 worth of stuffed animals. They sold 12 stuffed animals. The prices are shown. How many of each size did they sell? So how many of these? How many large and how many small? How many of each? Okay. Well, let me make another table on here. So we need to sell $67. Oh, $67. And the large ones are 6 and the small are 5. So the large are $6 and the small are $5. So let's see if we can figure out some kind of table. And they sold 12 total. So how do we get 12? Just like in this other one, we have to add it up. So here we go. I could do 11 large and 1 small, because 11 plus 1 is 12. Or how else can I get 12? I could do 10 plus 2. That's going to be 12. I could do 9 plus 3 is 12. 8 plus 4 is 12. 7 plus 5 is 12. 6 plus 6 is 12. And I'm gonna keep on going until I get the right answer. So, but let me try these out first. So, if I buy 11 of the large animals, if I have 11 of the $6 ones, it's 6 times 11, so that's gonna equal $66. And if I have one of the small $5, that's $5. So 66 plus 5 is 71. That's not that answer. That's not 67. All right, let me see if I can do it another way. 10 of the $6 one is 10 times 6, $60. 2 of the $5 one is $10. So what's 60 plus 10? 70. Nope, not 67. 9 of the $6 ones is 9 times 6, 54. 3 times 5, 15. 54 plus 15 is $69. Nope, but I'm getting closer. 8 of the $6 one, 8 times 6, 48. 4 times 5, 20. 48 plus 20 is 68. Nope, but I'm getting closer. 7 of the $6 one is 7 times 6, 42. 5 times 5 is 25. So 42 plus 25 is $67. So that's your answer. How many of each? They would have 7 large and 5 small. Please do not write 7 large, 5 small. Show me this or show me with little teddy bears or however it is that you figured out the answer. This is just one way. You can figure out many different ways. All right, next one, problem number 3. There are 30 apples in a basket. Half are red. There are 5 more green apples than yellow apples. How many of each color? So it looks like I have 3 colors. I have red, green, and yellow. So I have a total of 30. And half are red. So half means you cut it in half. This side has to be the same as this one. So what's half of it? I know some of you are saying 15 plus 15 is 30. But let me do it with pictures. So I'm going to tally mark it until I get to 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. There you go. So half of them are red. So I have 15 that are red. Let me do it like this. 15 are red. On here it says that 5 more green apples than yellow. So let me see. There you go. Isn't this 5 more than this? This is 5 and this is 10. This is 5 more than this. So there are 5 more green apples. So I have my green apples over here. And then these are my yellow apples. So how many of each color? I have 15 red, 10 green, and 5 yellow. This is one way. If you can do it another way, that's even better. All right, number 4. Donita has 8 coins. She has quarters, dimes, and nickels. The total is $1. What are the coins? All right, let me get a piece of paper. So 8 coins. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. She has quarters, which are 25 cents, dimes, which are 10 cents, and nickels, which are 5. I don't know how many she has of each, but okay, let me see. If I do this one for 25, and I do these dimes, so 25, 35, 45, 55, 65, 75, 85, 90. No, that doesn't work. I need $1, so I need more than that. Maybe, let me try 2 quarters. All right, so 8 coins. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let me see if I do 2 quarters. All right, so that's 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. So I have to make sure that this adds up to 10. So I can do 5 plus 5 is 10. So 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. There's your $1. So how many would I need? I would need 2 quarters, 4 dimes, and 2 nickels. That's the answer. 2 quarters, 4 dimes, and 2 nickels. Number 5. For lunch, Nita bought 2 different items. 2 different. It cannot be the same one. She spent exactly 70 cents. What did she buy? 35 plus 35 is 70, but that would not be 2 different ones. So I just actually have to figure it out. Well, it can't be 85 cents because that's already more than 70. So 2 of these has to add up to 70. If I go 35 plus 25, that's 65. So that's not it. If I go 25 plus 45, it's a 10. Bring the 1. That's 3 plus 4, 70. There you go. There's your 70 cents. So what did she buy? Apple and granola bar. Last one. Here we go. Kira is thinking of 2 numbers. Their difference is 12 and their sum is 22. Difference means subtract. Sum means add. So 2 numbers, if I add them, it's going to be 22, but if I subtract them, it's going to be 12. Okay, let me see. Let me get another piece of paper. Here we go. All right, so again, I'm going to do a chart. Let me see. How about... All right, so let me see. All right, so if I add them, this number plus this number, if I add them, I get 22. But if I subtract them, this number minus that number, I get 12. So, let me see. Let's start with 1 plus 21 is 22. But if I subtract those numbers, 21 minus 1, I'm going to end up with 20. Well, that's not it. I'm trying to find 12. All right, let's try another one. What am I going to get 22? Let's see. If I go 2 plus 20, that's 22. But if I subtract them, I'm going to end up with 18. Nope, that doesn't work. What if I go 3 plus 19? That's 22. If I subtract them, I end up with 16. Nope, but I'm getting closer. 4 plus 18 is 22. But if I subtract them, I end up with 14. Nope, getting closer. 5 plus 17 is 22. And if I subtract them, it's 12. Oh, there you go. There's your answer. The two numbers are 17 and 5 because if you add them, it's 22. If you subtract them, it's 12. That's your answer, 17 and 5. Please show this or show some other kind of table that you did. Thank you. Have a good day.